Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown, and just with flavor, every college football fan can't wait for it. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Pioneers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. Even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, this is a huge opportunity for their team. Making it to the college football playoff last year has proven to them that they can compete with any team in the country. But now they've got to do it again. They've got to show that that was not just a one-year fluke and that they can be consistently great. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So it's the Pioneers offense will get first crack at it today. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they've been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. There's some room. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option?
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This is what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Pioneers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Pioneers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So San Diego State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. Here's a guy that they believe in, running out to start his senior season, and high expectations here. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Quick release by the QB. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little hole. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got touchdown. Pioneer took it all the way back to the house.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Unloads quickly, and they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And this is some kind of belief in your kicker. They are sending him out there to try to get 3 from way downtown. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. statement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's going to take off. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert for second and short.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's got it on the right. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Pioneers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Oh, they're after him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. The RPO fired complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Give to the single back. Got a little grass there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. This time he wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pioneer. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Takes a handoff. It's Peters. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're scrimmage going tempo.
The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
He's going to take a shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just keeps moving.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll go right back to the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Peters. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the 1st down, and stay on the field.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think we can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And this just hasn't hit his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Right down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. They'll run it on first and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Aztecs! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Pioneers in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's up to 107 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Pulls it in. It's Durant. Oh, he's got some space.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
On target. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Pioneers are marching down the field. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He's got his man.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on You got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pioneers will have it 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Trying to have success on 3rd down.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Pioneers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peters. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game. And the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
All right, Holly. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 8 team, the Miami Hurricanes.
We are just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass and was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The run to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Pulls it in and looking upfield. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he
breaks into the open. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He wants to throw it again. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Pioneers are moving quickly down the field. He wants to change this route. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not a...
Snags it and he's open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Touchdown, Pioneer! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the 3rd quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Might be changing the route. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Pioneers want to crank the tempo. Snaps it in the shotgun. On the run, still looking. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs.